What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Take It Slow here, aka Angry Porter, aka Clancy, aka Too Many Goddamn Nicknames. And with us today is my boy Tiki Taco.
Tired.
He's he's tired, and tired along with him is our friend Maximus Vaginus.
Oh hi. Oh hi.
And the lovely Zaya Z Not Zed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about some of the new Fallout 76 news that's hit the spot. And I guess to start things off is that Fallout 76 will not be on Steam.
It's treacherous.
It's treacherous. I mean,
Traitorous.
I sort of get it from like a business perspective. I've heard a bunch of different numbers. I've heard that Steam takes 25%. I heard they take 10%. I think no matter which way you cut it, the cut from Steam, you know, obviously that if you're selling a game that makes multiple millions of dollars, it's a lot of dollars you're missing. But you sort of
Where are they going to sell it then? That's the ultimate question. I don't give. If they're not going to have it on Steam, does that mean they're going to make their own launcher?
They have their own launcher.
Right. Yeah, they've had it for a
Why does
while.
everyone have a launcher?
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, that's the direction that everybody's going now. Like every company has their own sort of Steam-esque store that you can use to download other content digitally. The big ones, anyway.
To access their grand total of 6 things that anybody actually
That's right.
buys from them.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's the most at maximum. That's if you're EA, you sell 6 things.
yeah, seriously. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's their own launcher, and I mean, I've used it. It works really well. But yeah, you got to wonder if the cut that they're avoiding is worth the audience that they're missing. They're missing in the the marketing of the Steam platform. Because let's face it, if you're a PC gamer, you have Steam. It's like it's the platform for PC.
Oh yeah, it's basically the console for PC. I mean,
It has an overlay and a
Yeah.
messaging system.
exactly. It's all built in. It's all supported really well. It's not glitchy like a lot of the launchers. Even I'll bring up EA again. Origin, who has a lot of money backing them, their launcher's shit,
Well, it's EA.
and their interlay, yeah, their interface is shit.
I don't know what Uplay is like now, but for the longest time, Uplay was shit too.
Yeah, you play. I don't like it.
Yeah, Uplay was awful. In fact, it made me quit playing games like Fuck, what was that motorcycle game that we played?
Trials.
Trials.
Yeah, but I mean, there's BattleNet, and BattleNet's been around for a long time. BattleNet's always been really good. So, I mean,
Yeah, BattleNet's not too bad, but it has no interface, which is in its own right a failure.
I mean, it does now. Like, it has a whole chat interface. I mean, they've definitely done a lot of work to it. There are like voice chat rooms now. So I guess you wonder if is Bethesda trying to go in that direction, and Tiki, like you said, it seems like every major company is going that direction, especially if they can avoid the Steam cut,
Yeah, like the big ones are. EA. I mean, Activision now is with Blizzard, so they have the Blizzard launcher that they're starting to use more often. Like with Destiny, right? Destiny is not public, is like published by Blizzard, but not developed in any way.
Yeah. Basically, any company that has a publisher has their own launcher now.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And what's crazy, what's silly about this though is you can buy a game on Steam, and it will launch a launcher.
Yep. A lot of the Far Cry games, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Ubisoft
they're
games.
doing that to make it, that you kind of have to navigate the launcher so that when they launch games in the future that aren't on Steam, you already are kind of bought into it a little bit.
Yeah, I never thought about that. That makes sense. But fuck, man, I've like 450 games on Steam. I'm 420 games on Steam. I'm not gonna abandon Steam anytime soon.
Right, you're never gonna switch to Bethesda.net launcher from Steam, but if they don't launch on Steam anymore, the biggest publishers that have the fan base behind them and that have the the resources and all that stuff, it's definitely worth it, because who has not heard of Fallout 76 that would buy it anyway?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I get it.
So they're totally circumventing Steam because they don't have to.
Yeah. Also, Fallout 76 is, it's going to be Bethesda's first online co-op multiplayer game, PvP multiplayer as well. So I wonder if they just want less moving parts and they want to keep everything in-house. So maybe having their game run through Steam servers could just be more hassle than they're willing to deal with.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just remember hearing about this at the time, so I don't have any personal experience with this, but I do remember Elder Scrolls Online users, like especially like again back a couple years ago when it launched, were having a lot of trouble with Elder Scrolls Online, users who bought it through Steam. So maybe they just have bad experience with online shit through Steam and they want to avoid that. But so yeah, I think it's a bunch of reasons they're not going onto Steam, and we'll sort of have to wait and see after the game is out for a while and see how well it performs to judge if it was the right decision. Like if the game does really well, then that's probably was the right call. But if the game kind of flops, you'll wonder if the Steam bump would have helped them.
I don't even know. The only thing that they're going to be missing from the Steam bump, I think, is like front page top seller status.
Mm-hmm.
For some people, they're going to be like, oh, this is the top selling game, and who's never heard of Fallout, really? Like, if you're on Steam and you peruse it enough to buy stuff on it, you know about Fallout, man.
Well, and similarly, when Steam has sales and more people buy the game,
that is true. Because
people that forget that it's even a game that's offered, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can't count how many games I've bought because of a Steam sale, but you know, who knows how many times Origin and Uplay are having sales on games that are exclusive to those launchers. I've missed them because I don't launch those launchers unless I'm playing one of those games. You know, Steam's the launcher.
Exactly.
Steam's the platform I have up all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point that I hadn't considered.
I mean, all my friends are on Steam. All of my games are on Steam. Everything. So yeah, why would I have another launcher open just to see if there's a game on sale that day? No.
Like, overall, does it really matter? Probably not. But is it a little annoying? Just a little.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There are aggregator websites that check for sales. I check a few regular basis, but
yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, so the other bit of news, and this is actually all from there are various sites that reported about this, but this is actually from the updated FAQ from the Fallout 76 official website.
Why are you giving us fake information?
Fake news. Hashtag fake news.
FAQ information.
Dad jokes. You're not even a dad, but that was a solid dad joke.
He's getting pretty good at them. Anyway.
So beta progress will be saved and it will carry over once the game is officially released. And the beta is considered the full game. And I believe that's a quote from Pete Hines' Twitter. You guys can go look it up. I'm not going to do it. I don't have Twitter. But yeah, I mean, I guess that sort of means that this isn't really a beta anymore, all right? This is sort of just a stress test.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say.
I mean, there's going to be no difference between the beta and the launch. The only thing that they would actually do for the launch is like special event stuff now.
Yeah.
Especially since it's available for purchase and you can just buy into the beta. Yeah, it's not actually a beta.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is sort of good news for me in a way, because that's one of the reasons I've never wanted to participate in a beta. Tiki, or actually, I mean, guess when we all used to play WoW back in the day, like sometimes I'd want to do beta, but all your progress and everything would reset. So I used to think, no, I'll just, I want when I experience it to be I don't want to lose any progress from that. Yeah. So this is, I mean, to me, this is like good and bad, right? Like it's good in the sense that, to me, that means to them the game is polished, it's ready to go, and this is just them testing their servers. But I do worry that what if there are some major issues, be them balance issues or network connectivity issues? Is 1 month enough time to fix a major problem? I don't know if it is.
I think at that point they'd have
if there's a huge balance issue and they don't wipe characters, then that balance issue is going to perpetuate through the community for a while, especially if you can't make private servers. It's like only us four, for instance.
I'm sure that they've done enough internal testing and enough like people coming in with NDAs to play the game, that they're prepared enough to be able to launch the beta in a mostly finished state.
Yeah, I
don't
mean, they
think
had an alpha, probably.
that was probably closed, and maybe they had people sign NDAs.
As someone who really, I've always liked playing betas. I played the betas for WoW. It was always really exciting because you, like when it would get reset, you'd know, where to go. You'd be the first to do it, but that was back in, the day of WoW when it was, really exciting to be, the first person to 71. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was, now that I don't do that anymore, it was really exciting to hear that the beta stuff will carry over, because that was really keeping us from pre-purchasing.
Yeah, so that was actually one of my questions for you and Matt, for Yuzi and Max. Tiki and I are kind of all in already, but is this enough to sort of get you guys over that hump, or are you still...
That's not really what's been holding me back. I'm waiting to see what people that actually play the game, that aren't behind an NDA, that either paid money or whatever, to give an honest review of the game, I guess, before I throw money at it. Like I said in the text earlier, I've been burnt by pre-ordering games numerous times now, and I'm sort of over getting burnt, getting that really, really excitement that you're going to play this game, and then that sweet taste turns into ashes as you play it, and as you put 4 hours into it, you're like, oh, I got so excited, I was so anticipating, I put a bunch of money into this.
Yeah. Shit. Well, you can blame me if you can blame me now. Damn it, Porto! Why'd I listen to you? Speaking of NDA, there's no NDA. That's one of the fat questions. So that's great news for us, for me.
I mean, if they're allowing basically buy-in to the beta, there's no way you can have everybody sign those NDAs and then not publish stuff.
Yeah.
Logistically impossible.
Yeah. Well, shit. That's really all the new news from the last couple days. I wanted to get Max and Z you in here too, because ideally it's the four of us conquering the wasteland of West Virginia. So I was
West Virginia,
Country mama.
take me home. So hopefully this will be enough to get you guys to buy in. Max, again, you should just do it, and if it doesn't work, you can hold it over my head forever.
Fucking no.
Do it.
I can just wait for some people to play the beta a little bit, and then I'll buy it the second week of beta. Oh god, we'll be a week behind you guys.
Well, that's the thing. If they go hard at the first week, they'll be way above our level.
Don't go
They
hard.
won't want to play with us.
Well, then
It's
they never
like
wanted
a-
to play with us to begin with.
Oh, that shade. There it is. It is so cool under this shade. Shit. Well, you guys got anything else?
I'm ready to get into it, man. This is gonna be fun.
Sounds like you're ready to get into bed.
That too.
I need my warm milk, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Dude, I don't need more milk.
Max and Z, any final thoughts?
Dixon stuff.
Dixon stuff?
That's the thoughts that you have right before bed too.
Zazia, you have the closing word.
Well, I was actually trying to think of how to close out my feelings about the game news. But if we're just doing closing sentences,
No, give me
Thoughts
closing
and
thoughts.
stuff.
I like
Thoughts
closing
and
thoughts.
stuff.
Don't listen to them, Zaya.
Thoughts and stuff.
No, there's too much pressure.
I was just going to say that I think that it will be a fine game, and that getting offended that they're not going to use Steam maybe is a little extreme. Maybe it's
Yeah.
not necessary to really dwell on stuff like that. It's really cool. I'm going to try to convince Max to do the beta, but
I'm not
it
gonna
might
pre-order it before I see some reviews on it.
Okay,
Woman.
we got that. We got that.
We're gonna wrap this up. We are off
Wait,
track.
any remark? Make sure you clip your toenails, kids.
Yeah,
Oh god.
seriously.
Yeah.
What about fingernails?
That don't matter. Or wait, no, the opposite. Clip your fingernails, but your toenails don't matter.
Wifey would disagree with you. Wifey hates my Wolverine toenails.
Because you scrape her in the middle of the night
Yeah, I
under the
scrape her
sheets.
all the
yeah.
time. Yeah.
That's what I do to Max.
Shit. All right, guys. Well, yeah. We'll be covering Fallout 76 news until it drops, and then hopefully the four of us will be playing in the beta together. We'll have a nice Let's Play series up for you guys. So this has been Take It Slow, Angry Porto.
It has good
Quincy.
reviews.
It has good reviews. Too many goddamn nicknames. Signing off with me is Tiki Taco.
Clits and stuff.
Maximus Vaginus.
Dicks and stuff, yeah.
Real original.
And the Zaya Z, not Zed.
Waffle.
Not dicks and stuff. But wait, I redo it. Pussy and stuff.
Pussy and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Take it slow.